Chapter 19. The Weaving of Tradition. To start her weaving, Juana took out 2 sticks and with a rope tied them to one of the wooden poles that held the tiled roof to the house. She put down a mat on the patio ground and knelt in the traditional Maya way of sitting on the heels. Because they practice sitting in this position from early childhood on, people here have no problem enduring it for long periods of time. It is a way of staying in touch with the ground and keeping the spine straight to allow the energy to flow naturally. Juana tied a 3rd stick around her waist with a rope so that it was in front of her on her knees. It served as the base on which she connected the threads to the upper sticks. She interspersed 2 thinner sticks into the threads horizontally between the poles to keep the threads tight and separate. Having done this, she tied a thread to another, thinner stick, biting the thread off with her teeth. This stick would carry the thread horizontally through the threads running to the upper pole. She slapped what would become the piece of woven material to even it out and measured the width with her beautiful, filled with life experienced hand. She looked over at the chicks, who were peeping and chasing each other around the patio, and made bird-like sounds at them, her long gray-black ponytail lying on the vibrant flower-embroidered huipil she wore. Tying 2 sticks to a pole, that is how easily a weaving frame is built. Women can kneel and weave anywhere, outside their homes or by the road, their frame tied to a tree. They weave the traditional belts that protect the kidneys from the wind. They also fabricate dresses of many colors that are rich in meaning for themselves and their families, as well as tablecloth, napkins, and such for their home and sometimes to sell. The Maya are tradespeople. In contrast to our free market society, however, which seems to buy products made anywhere but at home, the Maya make as many of their own things at home as possible, for it is this unfragmented world where their strength, identity, integrity, love, and thankfulness are rooted. I stayed about an hour until the sun started to vanish behind the hill. Josefa and her sister had left long ago. I hugged Juana dearly before I too left. Although we could not speak a word to each other, I felt close to her since she had shared her home with me and taught me about the ancient way of weaving that the Maya and people on the European continent had engaged in long before designers started claiming the special right to create apparel.